guys, welcome back to my channel Sakshi Cute Blogger. Hope you all are fit and staying safe at your homes. In my today's video, I'll teach you solving direct and indirect proportion. In my last video, I taught you solving normal proportion. This video will learn something new and interesting. But before we get started, I want you to subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon so that you'll get all the notifications of my video and you'll be able to watch my video first. And yes, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. And yes, also comment how did you feel my video. So I don't want to waste most of your time and let's get started with the video. So guys, here is the example of inverse and direct proportion. The first is direct proportion. When more of chocolates are bought, more amount is spent. For an example of indirect proportion is, for a work to be completed in a short period of time, more amount of workers are required. So to say in simple words, in direct proportion, both the amounts or both the objects increase together. But in indirect proportion, one object increases while the other decreases. So it's inverse. Next, what we are going to find is formula for direct and indirect proportion. For direct proportion, the formula is x1 by x2 which is equals to y1 by y2. For indirect or inverse proportion, it's x1 by x2 which is equals to y2 by y1. So based on these formulas, we are going to find the word problems. So let's get continue with the word problems. So guys, here we have our first question. The interest earned is 16,200 at 9% per annum over a period of time. How much interest will it earn? 11% per annum over the same period of time. So the question they're asking to us here is, they're telling that the interest they're earning on a certain amount of money is rupees 16,200 at 9% rate of interest. So now the question they're asking is, how much interest will they earn at 11% per annum? So now if we take rate 1 is 2, rate 2 is as interest 1 is as interest 2, sorry guys, is as interest 2. So what we are going to write is, rate 1 is 9% and the second rate is 11%, is as, the first interest is 16,200. but we don't know the second interest, so we are going to write it as x. So as we know, for 9% per annum, the interest is 16,200. So for 11% per annum, the interest will also be more. So it's a direct proportion. So the formula for direct proportion is x1 by x2 is equals to y1 by y2. So here we write 9 by 11 is equals to 16,200 by x. So once we do cross multiplication, we are going to get 9x is equals to 11 into 16,200. Next, what we are going to do is, we are going to shift this 9 towards RHS. So as we know, this 9 was in multiplication. So this side, as it goes to RHS, it will become into division. So now the equation we'll get is 11 into 16,200 divided by 9. So now we are going to divide this to get the answer of x. So guys, after solving this equation, we'll get the value of x to be 19,800. So the interest that will be earned for 11% per annum of rate will be 19,800. So guys, here is our second question. A school hostel with 40 children has enough provision to last 8 days. If 20 more children move into the hostel, how many days will the provision last now? So the thing we know here is 40 children in the hostel and the provision will last for 8 days. Now the question they are asking is, if 20 more children will join the hostel, that is the number of children will be total 60, how many days will the provision last? So based on this we can write children 1 is to children 2 is as provision 1 is to provision 2. So children 1 is 14. The second children means 40 plus 20, as they have told 20 more children will move. So 40 plus 20, 60 children in total. So for 40 children the provision is lasting for 8 days. So for 60 how much it will last we don't know. So as we know, for 40 children if it lasts for 8 days, for 60 the number of days is going to decrease. So it is the inverse proportion. So what we are going to do is we are going to use the formula of inverse proportion. x1 by x2 is equals to y2 by y1. So the formula we will get here, we will substitute 40 by 60 is equals to x will come up and 8 will be down. So now we are going to do cross multiplication. So once we do cross multiplication, this 8 is going to go to 40 and this 60 will go towards x. So we will get 60 into x is equals to 40 into 8. So now x will be equal to 40 into 8 by 60. As 60 is in multiplication here, once we shift this to RHS, it will become into division. So now to find the value of x, 40 into 8 by 60 should be solved. Then only we will get to know the value of x. So guys, solving this equation, we get that x is equals to 5 1 by 3 days. So here we get to know that if 60 children are there in the hostel, the provision will last for 5 1 by 3 days. And if 40 children are there, the provision will last for 8 days. So this is how we solve an inverse proportional question. So guys, hope you have understood the concept taught in this video. Any doubts regarding this concept, you can ask me in the comments box. And also comment how did you feel my video. And don't forget to comment what you want me to teach you in my next video. So till then, stay tuned for my next video. Bye bye. Take care of yourselves.